What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Sunday Night Live with my co-host, Evil Mike.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back, Mike. Appreciate you.
Glad to be back.
Hope you had a great weekend. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Get to the chat here real quick. Tina, what's going on, babe? Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Tina.
Las Cruces. Man, uh-oh. Am I lagging?
No.
The chat's lagging.
You look fine to me.
What's going on, Las Cruces? Thanks for coming in. Kevin,
What's up, Kevin?
Comics. Always
up,
doing
Las
great stuff over there on his channel. Check out Entropy. Great reviews, great breakdowns on stuff he's reading. Will, what's going on, Will? Right?
What's up, Will?
Will signed on to come to the meet and greet on Friday night, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Gonna be
I'll
awesome.
be there. I'll be there.
Can't wait, man. Me and Mike were talking backstage. Get a little nervous just because of the traveling and the new place and so many people to meet, but it's gonna be awesome. Steve, what's going on?
What's up, Ted, brother?
My White Walker brother, part of the Tet. Yeah. You're our den.
Mm-hmm. Currently, that you're gonna find out that could change. You know.
Ooh, interesting.
Den's not set. Well,
L
technically.
to the Ray.
What's up, El Ray?
That's cool.
Heroes in North Carolina and what is it, Charlotte?
Charlotte, yep.
Mhm.
Somebody say something.
Yeah.
Your favorite color in the alphabet? 3.
Black. And true. What's up, Phil?
What's going on, Phil? Caught
Oh,
a
Tina.
little bit of your beginning and end of your stream. Was out with the family doing some shopping. But great stuff as always.
Mm-mm.
We won't tell Tina.
She was talking about spamming right there.
Paul, what's going on, Paul in the 619?
What's up, Paul? With his amazing friends. Trev is one of those amazing friends. Now, I'm one of those amazing.
There's a lot of people that are those amazing friends over there. Every Tuesday, 7 to 9 Central Time. My DM also. Can't wait to get back into that on Friday.
Yes, please.
Heck yeah.
It's going down, Will. You better be ready for it.
Joe, Anachronic Comics. Shout out to Joe real quick. Always doing awesome shows on Friday nights. I was just on the Anachronic College of Comic Book Knowledge about 2 months ago for Dr. Afra. And I got a shirt. Golden Age, Silver Age, Anachronicist, chronologically misplaced.
I like it. It's
So
fresh
really
t-shirt.
awesome.
It's good.
Love
What's
it.
up,
Yeah, it fits really well. Always love those whenever you get them and they fit well. Sometimes you get them and they're
It's a nice
stiff, like the arms are stiff or just doesn't lay right. But these are nice. Very nice shirt.
Definitely.
Thanks so much, Joe.
It is a nice shirt.
It was his first run. If you guys want one, just get a hold of Joe. You can get in touch with the maker and do that. Random Riffs. What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Random Rips?
Kevin's always doing a show on Saturday nights, ripping stuff. He's also part of the Amazing Friends, Paul in the 619. Cat Fan, what's going on, Cat Fan?
What's up, Cat Fan? Sorry about your car.
Got to get up early. Oh, man.
He's a bad luck magnet. You know, you ever seen that Geico commercial? That's Cat Fan. I'm sorry. I do send blessings your way. I think they get lost along the way somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wellbore. I don't know if I missed you.
What's up,
Hey,
Wellbore?
what's up, Wellbore?
And I think Wellbore said he was going to be a Heroes, right?
Another Canadian brother. Yeah, right.
I think.
Wellbore made his first stream appearance last Wednesday on my B3 live stream. It's pretty amazing.
I know it. I wasn't there. I was having to work. I had my hands full. Like it kept pinging me. I was like, damn. And then they told me Wellbore, so I was like, this son of a bitch. I got you, Wellbore. I see you. And then he wasn't saying hi. And then he wasn't.
Streams, I just missed coming on. He would say that like so many times. I'm just like,
And then he wasn't saying hi to people on Saturday morning.
Right?
He's a changed man. I see. Something's gotten.
It's gone to his head. He's
Mm-hmm.
famous now.
Mm-hmm. I got it. I got
What's
it.
up, Gary Woods?
What's up, Gary? Love
Thanks
Gary.
for coming in. Awesome supporter.
Gary be watching the chat. Oh, that's true, well, boy. That's true.
James, DJ, what's going on, brother?
What's up, James? And
Glad to be
Bethany. Hi,
seeing
Bethany.
you. Seeing you around a whole bunch lately.
Very
in
active.
different chats. Yeah.
It's kind
Loving
of
that.
reminds me a little bit of how you and Durs and all y'all popped up. You know, and y'all just kind of came in with full force, and now we got this new wave. I kind of, I mean, it's nice
Right?
to see. It's fresh.
Yes.
I'm glad Bethany
And Bethany. What's going on,
James are
Bethany?
part of it.
Check out Bethany's. When are you going live, DJ? I know Bethany's going to be going live on Monday nights, so check out her live streams. DJ, let us know. Did you set a date or a day of the week? Let us know. 23 Munch. What's going on, Munch? Appreciate
What's up,
you.
23?
Awesome show. Saturday nights at 9:30 Central Time. Awesome artist. Meatwad. What's going on, Meatwad?
What's up, Miwa?
I always laugh at that name.
I love that name. It just brings back great memories from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. One of my favorite jokes. And if you know, Aqua Teen Hunger Force is spaghetti. I love spaghetti. There's something about that episode that like makes me like smile and laugh, and it's cringy, but like I love spaghetti. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, go look up Aqua Teen Hunger Force and spaghetti. That shit's funny.
I gotta go watch it again.
It's about they make like a clone of Carl. Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
Carl.
well, I was gonna ask you who your favorite character was. Mine's Carl.
Yeah, I'd have to say Carl. He has like some of the weirdest shit he says, and like,
It's
and then
so fucking strange.
and then he's like the sports fanatic, and everybody makes fun of him for it. I love that shit. But no, like when they make the clone of Carl, and it's like a dog, like he gives him the name the Enforcer. He's like, no, I'll name you the Enforcer, and he has that like accent, that the Enforcer, and he's like, yeah, Meanwhile knows what I'm talking about. He's like midnight, and like the dog started like because it comes from Carl, like it's sexually attracted to Carl, like it's kind of a weird like thing that we never talk about clones, but it's interesting. Like, would you be physically connected to your clone because you come from your clone? No, it's a funny episode. All right, let's get back to saying hi. Sorry, Brian. What's up, C Bizzle?
C Bizzle walking down the street, thought I heard Trev's theme song, kicks in the door, starts twerking. Damn. That's hilarious.
I love it.
What's up, C Bizzle? Go check out C Bizzle's channel, always dropping content. He's also part of the Council of Comics.
Good friends. I love the council. They just got done reviewing Riddick. And Riddick, we're about to get a fourth movie, people.
Are we? Oh, sweet.
Yeah, they confirmed we're getting
That's his best role. I think.
Yeah, it is. He needs to get back to that shit. I mean, they could do so much with that. The Chronicles of Riddick was just.
Yeah. What's up, Ruby G? Cowabunga Shinobis. Love it.
Hey, Ruby.
Thanks for popping in. Check out him on Instagram. White Tiger, cool, calm, and collected. Budget Ribs, what's going on, Budget?
What's up, Budget?
Always opening up that fire mystery packs and mystery bundles you're picking up. Always fun to watch. Carmen, what's going on, Carmen?
What's up, Carmen?
Carmen's been going live now.
Her thumbs were very busy this Saturday, you know what I'm saying? She had both of them active.
That's funny. Always doing some great crafts over there, usually with Robin. Owes me a monitor. You just smash it again. You gotta watch out, man.
He's telling people to hit the like button, and Phil, he's exuberant.
North Carolina, is that what you answered earlier?
Yes. He's got passion. Should be specific. My soul.
A lot of people are coming next year. Paul's coming. Beckerman's coming.
Lady Fantastic. And a lot of people are planning on next year because they kind of missed hearing that we were planning on it. I heard about it last
Adam,
week.
I think, said she might.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
be the
be.
place to meet up.
Mm-hmm.
Wellbore and his mediocre friends. I want to see that show.
What's
What's
up,
up, Mike?
Beckerman? Thanks for coming in. Check out Beckerman on the Comic Vikings channel. Always doing haul videos with Alan.
Mm-hmm. Somebody that's not gonna be a Heroes Con, son of a.
That's
Order
sad.
book 2 of the Tower. Book 2 is a good one.
Fun fact: Wellbore was Mr. May of the 2018 Goodyear calendar. Woo!
Region 7th edition.
Region 7.
We know about that. You got barcodes. Come on, man.
It's a lot of calendars. How many regions are there? Bobby De La Ghetto. Okay, I mean another person that
What's up,
popped in the
Bobby?
chat that I was going to shout out again, even though I did on my video. But he won one of my giveaways. Jeez. And he sent me, after winning one of my giveaways, an awesome note in AOK. So this is awesome letterhead that he put a note on, all different Marvel characters on the side there. And some of the things that he sent me were just amazing. We got Nick Lowry signed. He's a kicker for the Chiefs in the 90s and 80s. And we got Jerron Cherry signed. He was a defensive back for the Chiefs in the 80s and 90s.
Does he get to touch the ball?
My favorite player of all time, Derek Thomas, rest in peace. He was in a car accident at the age of 28 in 2000. So he didn't sign much. So was really just ecstatic to get this. One of my fondest memories was meeting him at a fundraiser. Just one of the nicest people. So really thank you so very much, Bobby. You're amazing.
Yeah, I got some buttons. Bobby sent me a cool. I mean, I have Bobby art like close at hand, and it said,
"That's freaking awesome!" One of his custom jobs.
Yeah, I have multiple. He made me like this Happy Meal, and it's got custom art on the whole outside of the Happy Meal. It was a whole like Happy Meal deal. It was freaking fantastic. I love Bobby.
Yeah, I always like it whenever his brother shows off some stuff that he makes him. Like that. It's awesome. You're awesome, Bobby. Appreciate you. We got Beck Neptune. How you doing? Thanks for coming by.
Hi, Beck Neptune.
I haven't seen you in here, but you're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Just found your channel from Collecting with Durs. Okay. Appreciate
Durs
you.
Is a good friend.
Yeah. Everybody's welcome. Try next year since you're closer. Where are you guys are in Ohio, right? Is that where you guys are? I forget where you guys are. 2036. They're trying to get like Mad Spidey even over here and freaking Izzy.
Yeah. I think isn't Lee gonna
Izzy,
be?
but Iggy.
Isn't Lee gonna be over here this year?
Oh, really? I don't know.
Circum's here. He might know. But what's up, Circ? But
Marcus.
If I'm not mistaken, that was the plan, was to get Lee over here for Heroes. I don't know if it became a thing, but that was the plan.
Go check out FLC and Chill Tuesday nights at 8:30 to 9:30 Central Time on Circumstances channel. Definitely awesome. AOK. Hit me right there. Thank you so much, Bobby. Eric, two boys and their scary pops.
What's up, Eric?
Awesome channel, always showing off different Funko Pops and doing voiceovers for stories and awesome edited videos. Go check them out. Great production. Thanks for coming by, Eric. That looks like that's it. All right.
Bethany and James said they're in Ohio. They confirmed that they're in Ohio. Okay. That's not too far away from me. Or me.
I guess really the only news, I really haven't looked at very much news except for
I got a couple.
Acolyte is coming out Tuesday, first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I know you're not as pumped, but it's
Star Wars.
It's got lightsabers.
Yeah. I'm a Star Wars fanatic, so I watch everything they come out with. I'm current on everything that they've dropped, and even including the Jedi Kitty stuff that they dropped, which wasn't as fun to watch. No, but I'm just There's a couple reasons I am excited for it. Like the main actor of the show is from Squid Games. I love that actor. Like
Mm.
and Carrie Ann Moss that plays, Trinity from the Matrix. I love her as an actress. So it has a lot of like good things. As far as like the show got me excited, no. But as far as me being a Star Wars fan and getting new Star Wars stuff, hell yeah, I'm excited.
So I was dropping 2 episodes on Tuesday on Disney Plus. Yeah, we talked about that a little while ago. Yep,
Hmm.
that's going to be really awesome.
That is a confirmed thing. Yeah.
I always give Star Wars stuff a good try. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of the
For
same
me,
way.
there's only been a couple misses. I'm not so hard to displease when it comes. For me, it's just kind of really Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's that. I mean, there's good parts of Obi-Wan, but for me, in the name alone, they failed. It should have been like Obi-Wan and Leia, or uh,
Yeah, exactly.
oh, oh,
What
thanks,
was your
Marcus. All
What was
right,
your
so
news?
there's some pretty big news because some of us, I know you saw this, but some of us didn't get a chance to see it in theater because it was a limited, engaging movie that did hit only select theaters. But for people that didn't know, you can go watch Godzilla Minus One on Netflix right now. If you got
Amazing.
Netflix, and if you don't have Netflix, it's on every other like fan. You can go like rent it off of Vudu, or you can rent it off of Redbox, or I think Redbox right now it's only like the digital version. Like you can't like get a physical yet. But no, that's a pretty big thing. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else. We got the official trailer for Moana 2. I don't know if you got a chance to see that.
I haven't even seen the first one, honestly. Was that pretty
Oh,
good?
you
Is
didn't
that the
see
one with the rock?
Moana?
With the
What?
rock? Is
What?
that the one with the?
Yes, and little let this be known that is one of my all-time favorite Disney movies. I love Moana. My son
Hmm.
loves Moana. Like no, I have a lot of passion for Moana. Is a really good movie, and if the reason you have not seen it is because it's The Rock, then no, there's so many better reasons to. Moana is a
I
really good
just
movie.
it was just never hasn't come
Oh,
up to where
Little Mermaid for sure, Marcus.
I haven't sought it out. You know what I mean?
No, but Moana, especially if you've never seen it, it is an excellent watch. It is. It's fun. It's got a lot of good comedy in it. The songs are like, bro. I bought two of the songs. Like, it's honestly who sung them, but I still love the songs from Moana. No, but we are getting Moana 2, and they did drop like a teaser and then a trailer. I want to say the trailer was a little let down because most of what they showed us in the trailer was a lot what they showed us in the teaser, but I'm still excited for it. It looks good. If
Uh,
you could get a Star Wars movie done right, what storyline would you want them to tackle? It's a good question, but at this
the
point,
the war, the High Republic, and the war with the Sith. I would
that'd be a
want
good.
all that. Yeah.
Nah, okay. So if we were to focus on one book, and regardless of where it fits in canon now, I've always wanted Shadow of the Empire. Like I want that story of like how they got Han, like how Boba Fett got Han, from Empire Strikes Back to Return of the Jedi, because Shadow, for people that don't know, that didn't read that book, and I actually have a first edition, I can grab it. No, but Shadows of the Empire is basically the story of how Boba made it to Jabba the Hutt at like with Han Solo and Carbonite, and it was basically like all the stuff that we just weren't filled in the movie, like how Leia was already in that bounty hunter costume, like how they were so like integrated in Jabba's palace. We didn't get any of that in Star Wars. It just kind of like leapt into that. So if I was to pick a movie, and this is something I wanted for a long time, but Shadows of the Empire, and I mean that I think it would be a perfect time to do that because Dash Rengar, because I mean we still got Boba, and like you don't really have to have like all the main characters because they're kind of running around in the background still because the story is really about like Dash and Boba and like IG-88 and some of the other bounty hunters.
Hell yeah. That'd be good. Dash
Two
Rendar.
stories.
I played him in a game. I forget which game it was. With my
Shadows of the
friends.
Empire on
Was it Shadows of the
64. That
Empire?
Yeah, they made that. We actually got a game. We got a game. We got an audiobook. They actually made a soundtrack to it. We were about to get the movie. They didn't commit to it. What's up, Kenan?
What's up, Birdman? The Little
Um,
Mermaid
the
goaded.
other story that I wanted, we actually kind of got. I wish we would have got it more expanded, but I actually like what we got. But it was the end of the Mandalorians. That how was this force wiped out by the Empire kind of thing? Because that was something that was like loosely talked about within the books and canon stuff back in the 80s and 90s. So that was, and me being a big Mandalorian fan, that was one of my like wanted things was to see how my favorite people were defeated by the Empire kind of thing. And we got to see some of it in the book.
What's
Book
up,
of Man.
LP?
What's up, Lady Bra?
Thanks for coming in. Go check out Fanboy Prime on Saturday mornings, 7 o'clock Central Time. Well, you'll hear, sometimes see Lady Prime. Awesome cover battles and just an overall fun time.
Hmm.
Logan, no, haven't seen it yet. You talked about that last time.
Yeah, I think so.
Need to write it down here.
I haven't watched anything. Not in a 2 week period. Not really.
I'll check it out, Gary. Episodes are the trilogy better. I grew up on the episodes. Let's talk about Star Wars, the original trilogy or the prequel trilogy. Is that what you're talking about?
I grew up with 4, 5, and 6. I'm an 80s baby, so I mean, and that's my favorite passion. But I'm not one of those Star Wars people that hate 1, 2, and 3. I actually love 1, 2, and 3 just as much as 4, 5, and 6 because to me, it's all one set story, and we already knew going into that story what it was going. I think they did an excellent job. I just watched the Phantom Menace the other day. I love the Phantom Menace. There's certain parts of that like hearing Saboba's pod racer, that dum 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 dum, bro. Seeing Maul walk up on that desert and watching like Qui-Gon and Anakin walk across the desert to the ship, and then him getting in his infiltrator and sneaking down. Oh man, Maul is one of my favorite villains of all time. Like I love Maul to death. No, but I even Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. I love all three movies. Like I even Jar Jar. I love Jar Jar. To me, I love him for what he is. Like he's the comic relief of the movie kind of thing.
Well, you got to bring kids in with something like that.
Yeah,
That's what he
and
did. Yeah.
I thought he was fun. I saw all those movies in the theater, and I mean, I can remember seeing episode 1 in the theater, and people were dressed up in cosplay. They were fighting with lightsabers down on the damn, in front of the. Oh, it was wonderful. I loved it.
What's up, Casino? Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Casino Comics?
We had a good day at work. Go check out Casino for some great comic content and some rants.
I
Those
do.
are always
Yeah,
good.
I do.
That would be cool, Eric said. To your Shadows of the Empire.
There's other stories like Truce of Bakura is another book that was really good, and it was basically it explained like it was the introduction of the Witches of Dathomir. I like the Witches of Dathomir thing. I've read a lot of the Star Wars book up until like they. I want to say I read like 60 something Star Wars books.
Matt, thank you so much, Matt628.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Very generous.
Very much appreciated. Very much.
No.
You could pick 3 movie props from any superhero, past or present. What would you pick? Well, the Superman outfit would be one for me, for sure. Superman outfit, maybe.
I'd want a Xenomorph outfit, even though it'd probably be like death to wear because it'd be hot. Man, but I love Xenos. I would love like even like a life-size statue in I would love that. But like just having the costume, being able to put it on, like I play Fortnite. That's actually one of the skins I wear in Fortnite. I get to run around as the alien. I think anything from the set, like in a big proportion, because I love all that art too from H.G. Geiger or whatever. I think that would be dope.
I would want the Beatrice Kiddo's katana from Kill Bill, because that's my favorite movie of all time.
I like that. Okay. Another thing that I would like, but it would have it. The only reason I would want it is if it works the same way it does in the movie. So you have to like apply that. But oh no, I lost that because I started thinking of other stuff. Because I was thinking of like in Return of the Jedi, the speeder bikes. I love those as a kid. Like their concept, how they like moved, like the whole explanation on how they like hovered and stuff. No, I like the speeder bikes. But I was actually thinking about something else.
What, Callie?
What's up, Callie? Ed 209. I do remember. I had all those Taco Bell. Ed 209. Ed 209, who was I was thinking of from like if it was in working order and it did all that, I would love to have a real like Ed 209 walking around like, halt! You may not enter this premise. You know, like, what's up, Manny?
What's up, Manny?
And the third one.
And give me the James Bond car. Give me an Aston Martin. Yeah.
Or a Tony Stark car and any of his cars, you know. Like,
Agent Coulson's car. There we go.
I'll take an Iron Man car and like shit. Give me that Wakanda flying thing. Shit, Akira's bike. I mean, we talking about from anything?
Ooh.
Anything?
Oh man.
Okay, if we're talking about
anime and stuff. Oh my god, talking about give me a Gundam.
Well, from the tower, right? I want Roland's grab bag, like just to have a bag that's like limitless, that you could just like. Okay, no, I want his grow bag because he has 2 bags, but his grow bag. Okay, so how his grow bag works is once you put something in it, magically, like it's in there, but then on top of that it grows. So for an example, he takes a penny and throws it in the bag. That penny will keep multiplying and it doesn't stop, and because the bag magically can grow. Okay, so he can empty everything out when it has grown. But even when he puts it back down and he's emptied it, the thing will continue to grow. So it's like you never run out of money or whatever you put in there. He puts like his tobacco, and that's how he constantly has tobacco. Yeah, no, that's pretty dope. A grow bag.
Yeah, I like this last book that I just got done reading late.
Oh,
he reached in the bag and he was like pulling out some silver. Then he pulled out some gold and some gems. Yeah, it's like I guess that's all that's in there right now. We'll see later or whatever.
Yeah, it'll grow back.
Yeah, it's so dope.
What's up?
Hey, Paul! Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Super sticker, awesome. My DM. Then we're down to the bottom. What else? Anything else that's news you can think of?
Let's see. What other news did I hear? Let's see. I don't. There's a bunch of rumors going around, so I don't even know if I like to report that. I've heard recently that we've lost the actor that was going to play Blade. I think for a long time he was still going to play Blade, but I think recently, like, he kind of left the project. Mm-hmm. That's been back and forth like ever since they started talking about Blade. So I haven't put any kind of merit into any of that kind of stuff. Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, and you pretty much, I mean, with that, you pretty much got everything right there. Oops, all right.
Batmobile. Yeah, right. I mean, if it worked the same.
Yeah. Batmobile 66. I don't know about that. Like, you talk about a gas guzzler. I mean, I can imagine.
Just synchronous vaping.
I got a vape. I need my tobacco.
What's up, Rushmore?
What's up, Rushmore?
Appreciate you. Thanks for coming out. Check out the Rushmore show. Great live streams. Comic Mag Musing. What's going on, Bill?
What's up, Bill? I love
Thanks
Bill.
for coming out. Oh yeah, he's great. He has the kind of humor where you just like, oh.
You talk about intelligence upon intelligence, but then he can be sarcastic. He can be very funny. He can be. I love Bill. He's very versatile, and it is comic book collection too, because he might come off as like a Conan collector, but that's not just all he is. I like all that. He's got depth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because weren't they saying that Wesley Snipes was going to make an appearance too, or something?
Now that's still said. But that's going to be in what is it? The Secret Wars. He's supposed to reprise his cameo, and how that's happening is because of Fox and New Line Cinema and Disney acquiring most of that. So that's still set. To the point where Wesley Snipes confirmed to come real life
Yeah,
Dark
Mike's like, I'm the Crimson King.
Tower.
Just
No,
like
you don't want
sitting
the
in the
tower.
tower.
Once you find out what the tower is, I don't know if you want
Man,
it.
my vision of what the tower is after this last book is completely changed. Even since halfway
Just
through this
wait.
last
Just
book,
wait.
just the second half of this last book changed my whole outlook on what things could be. I'll tell you that.
I like it. I like it.
Mahershala Ali, yeah.
Yes. I'm bad with names, guys. It's not. I'm just really bad with names. I know who the actor is. I actually really love the actor.
Old
Old
Man
man.
Blade.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that. That's what. Because we're supposed to get that. The ones that I know that are confirmed so far is Jennifer Garner as Elektra. Ben Affleck has but we don't know if it's going to be Daredevil. I've even heard that it could be some weird crossover that I'm not going to say nothing, but it could be, 2-letter crossover with Ben Affleck's, because he hasn't confirmed the Daredevil, and that's the only thing that he's done. So that's kind of weird. Okay, anyway. No, another confirmation is Blake Lively. She is going to be, is it Lady Deadpool?
Lady Deadpool.
Yeah, and she did confirm that. And then there was a fourth one that was confirmed. It's a bad guy, but we don't know what the role he's like. I wouldn't say a bad guy. Oh, I think it's the guy playing Doom.
Oh, really? Maritza, what's going on, Maritza?
Hey, Maritza.
Great yarn and crafts channel. BTC, bottom tier, what's going on, buddy?
BTC.
Hope you had a great weekend. Go check out BTC for some comic book content as well. Chris, the comic vet, what's going on, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
One of those guys that I can't wait to meet for sure.
Jessica Rabbit, that doesn't count.
One of those tall
Yeah,
dudes.
I can't wait to meet Chris. Yeah.
Him and Cliff and Tyler are going to be like.
Good, they'll be able to pick this, protect the small guys like DJ and I'm just playing, and no leg guys like Nick. We need those guys. We need some giants. I hope Tyler's going to be there.
That's funny.
No, and I have not checked out that.
Not people. We're talking about objects.
Yeah, you can't claim a person, even though it's a tomb. It's still a person.
We'll throw this up there.
22 and I raised some hell. What did I raise some?
In honor of Fanboy Prime stream, as always, we got the bits and goodies on there.
Bits and goodies, people. Put that in. A chance with a duck.
This is the first duck for June. And be sure to get your comments in on next. This coming up Tuesday, I'm going to have my duck drawing for all my new comic book day videos in the month of May. And then on Wednesday, you're going to have the duck race for that. So if you haven't commented, comment on those if you want a chance. All right. What have you read or watched anything lately, I guess?
Well, I've been reading The Dark Tower.
Just
I have started that. I'm like, because this one's really short. I mean, I think the audiobook is like 14 hours, and I want to say I'm like,
really? That's half as long as the last one.
Yeah, it's tiny. I mean,
wow.
I don't even want to go grab it, but it's like double. It's double smaller than the last. It's like half the size.
Mm-hmm.
No, but that's about all I've read, because I just put it on as I'm at work, and like I plan to read this one multiple times. But you're gonna see there's a lot of information. There's not. I want to say, as far as like within actions of the story, like progression, there's a lot that happens. But as far as movement, there's not. Like we're kind of set in one place with this story, but there's a lot of information that comes out. You were kind of seeing that in the chat, how we were talking about Mia and like all that. Well, all that's talked about like really quickly on how, who she's pregnant with and
all that comes to head pretty quick.
Yes, and remember, it's just an explanation that it is given. A lot of people take the word for word verbatim, like to the point where they even use those words. They call it the fax pregnancy. That's just a loose explanation of how it goes down, but it is kind of like a fax machine kind of. No, I
Huh.
look. The second book is really good. There's so much that goes down. There is like, I want to say there's going to be like, it's the pregnancy that's the really really like badass part of this book, because it's not like one angle that involves the pregnancy. It's like seven angles leading up. Like it's all around the
Like
pregnancy.
everybody's point of view.
It's split. Like yeah,
Huh.
and we jump from point of view to point of view, and like it's like everybody like either trying to save Susanna or kill Susanna, or like it's gonna be some crazy stuff. But like it, that's the Dixie pig part. We got a little hint of that, like in the last book they mentioned it like twice.
Hey Bobby, fix your hashtag. I saw you didn't. You put a O at the end there. Bobby De La Ghetto. Oilers win. Damn.
Oh yeah, but we're finally about to meet one of my favorite characters. Ooh, and I'm just the mention of him, and where, because I mentioned that too, and it's a place called Frederick. And Frederick is one of my favorite like places. It means we're like right there at the tower kind of thing. And yes, like that should have been known. I guess I should have told you that Stephen King himself is a character within this book. Like that's the meta. Like not only did he combine like his whole universe as far as the books are concerned, but because he combined all of them, like he is, yeah, I mean, he is a physical character in the book. And that's
Hmm.
what Nauman was referring to. He didn't like
Oh,
the self,
okay.
like the self entrance into the, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, that's like I didn't like Frank Oz when he, when he was, or Jim Henson like singing with, Kermit the Frog, or yeah, I do like all that. I do like when the creator or artist insert themselves or their friends into their work, because we would do the same. I think that's cool. Like if I could get myself in a comic book, that's the dream, right? Like you being in the Edge, like with Will and stuff. That's freaking dope, Like
Yeah.
so, and remember, this is like in the list of things. This is like his 30th book, and all his books previous were like renowned worldwide bestsellers. It wasn't like a New York bestseller. Just we're talking about his books are acclaimed worldwide. He didn't become like the horror mat. No, okay, so him putting himself in like the 30th book he wrote, to me, I don't think that's that bad.
I got you.
But we are
Uh,
gonna call him Fred King.
Fred
He's not.
King.
Yeah, he's not Stephen King.
Two boys and their scary pops.
Eric, congrats! You get a duck.
First duck of the month. Congrats, Eric. Thank you, everybody, for entering that.
And Phil's claiming copyright. He says
Oh,
Bits and Goodies used to be his stage name.
let me do these shout outs real quick. I forgot about these. First off, we got Agu Rhythm. He's always on the panel with Hack over there, and he's been doing his own live streams on Saturday nights. So great dude in the community. Next we have Hack himself, Hack Attack. Just hit 3,000 subs, got monetized, and like I said, he's always doing live streams on Saturdays and Sundays. Always doing some AI characters on his shorts and doing some rips as well. Check out Hack, my DC brother, a great member of the community. We have a new channel that Fanboy Prime alerted me to. 18 subs, Glantern Comics, all one word. But haven't checked him out yet. He has 3 videos up. Started his channel 5 days ago. So go over there, show him some support, make him feel welcome. I'll be doing that shortly. And lastly, Evil's Comics, my
This
co-host.
guy.
You gotta check it out. If you type in Evil's Comics, make sure you have the apostrophe in there. And his channel might not come up, but one of his videos will come up. Just click on his icon on the video. You can get to this.
Yeah, YouTube don't like my name.
I don't know why. It used to be like I just type it in, it would come up, and like recently, it's a bitch.
Well, my reviews are still like I think the third most viewed reviews. So I mean, it's still like you said, if you search my name, it still pops up.
Yeah,
Like,
the
you'll see my
videos will pop up. But Mike, great co-host, great dude in the community, does comic book reviews on a break right now as we do the Dark Tower, but gonna be starting that back up.
Are they coming back?
Hell yeah! I always love those because I don't have to buy
really
as many comics.
It's really Heroes Con. After Heroes Con, and then I mean, I won't have to, because Heroes Con, I had to set aside a grip of money, so that did help having some free some freed up money. So let me give you a size comparison real quick, because this is the Wolves of the Kala, and that's songs.
Oh damn! Okay, those last two were the thick ones.
Nah, well, this one, small one, and a big boy. After he went nuts. Yeah, he went nuts for the last one.
Hot tamale coming in.
Oh, thanks, Beck.
Hey, thanks, DJ. Appreciate that. Yeah, he's taking a little break right now. Man, Mike used to be on. He used to be like Vogs. He used to be all over the place.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of just right here with Trav and the Dark Tower. That's it at the moment. Crave video. I love Crave. Crave is good.
Yeah, it belongs to the Glantern Corp. Your Crave video just subbed. Nice. Thanks for that. Great reviewer.
About the distillery books. I started with distillery. They were good. I'd like to have I think the first 4, but I just haven't bought the new ones.
All right. Things that I've watched, a lot of shit. First, we got Tires. It's a new comedy with Shane Gillis.
Tires?
Yeah. You ever heard of that? It's either on Amazon or Netflix. It's like The Bear, but with a tire shop. Like a guy down on his luck. He runs this shop of his dad's, and he ordered way too many tires. So they're having to do like this promotion to get people to come in, and he gets, it's always down on his luck. Bad shit always happening to him. And then his dad comes in, and finally his dad's like, at the end of the first season, his dad's just like, all right, we'll go with your idea. So it was decent. It was solid 7 or so, 7 out of 8 or 7 out of 10.
It's still pretty good.
Movie Bionic on Netflix. It's about Olympic and using bionic enhancements and stuff to break records, and a competition between a girl and her sister.
Cheating bastards.
Yeah, 5 out of 10 probably. I mean, last week I binged the hell out of Death Note and rewatched the entire series. 10 out of 10.
I love Death Note.
Fucking amazing. That series is just
I love Death Note.
Just the mind games and
my only complaint is the ending. It kind of like, I want to say it like fizzles out a little bit at the end, but no, I love Death Note. The manga and the anime. Mm-hmm. Now the shows that's a different story. Just stay the fuck away from
them. I started this Yakitori, and it's kind of like Starship Troopers, except for they're like, instead of aliens, they're all like anamorphic creatures, like rabbits and elephants and dogs, but they're bipedal and they have armor on. And then you have like a small group of humans that are like going around doing their thing to try to keep the peace between these warring creatures. So it's interesting.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Shit,
Al will be number 1. I love Al. His character.
Death Note, yeah, for sure. one of the smartest characters of all time. Christina
Yeah.
Payne.
What's up,
What's going on,
Christina?
Christina? Thanks for coming through. Part of the Paul and his amazing friends. Just chills in his dark down there. Yeah.
No, I come out every now and then and get on Fortnite and kill people.
Die Hard 2 just came. Die
Die
Hard. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't watched it yet. That's funny. Was it good, Monch? Have you seen it? It's so good. Solo Leveling. Have you ever seen that? Have you watched that?
Yeah.
That's very good. It lives in a world where everybody has like what they can do, like their power level basically from birth. And then this guy finds out that he can actually level like it's a game. So he levels himself up, and they're fighting like breaches and demons coming through breaches in the real world. So people are like, there's hunters that hunt him down, and it's like this kid finds out he can level himself and go beyond what he's supposed to be capable of. Very good.
Once I finally get
Dragon Ball Z. You haven't watched Z yet? Wow.
You still got Super. Super's like 1,000 episodes, boy. You better get to it.
Z is the best for sure.
Yeah. Super's good.
Yeah, Super has its points. The thing about Z was they weren't at that ungodly power level to where things weren't interesting. Once you get to a certain power level,
because we had that with Superman too, and that was my biggest complaint back then. That we got Doomsday, and they showed us that.
Yeah.
No, so I do kind of like when, what's past God level. I always get interested to see what writers do in those situations, kind of thing. But I will agree. Even after Z, we're at a scary level. We're talking about God level and. That no, but I actually like Super, like the whole like Galaxy tournament. Whoever lost got eliminated out of the unit. That's pretty tough.
Yeah, that's one thing I loved about Naruto is in Boruto, his son's anime. They're like the adults, and Naruto and Sasuke get hella nerfed. Like their two biggest weapons both get taken away from them. So it's it brings them down a little bit.
Brings them back down. I do like when that happens too. If it's well written, and to the story kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was BTC. He didn't like the Cell thing. Cell is like most everybody's favorite part of Dragon Ball Z, and it's funny because for me, I'm not a big Cell fan. I like the ending of Cell. I like all the fighting and stuff like that, but his storyline and that whole the Trunks arc and stuff like that. To me, it's just to slow down from Frieza to Boo, because that's the good stuff. Frieza is the good stuff. Boo is where it's at. Yeah. Majin Boo's like, oh my god, I love Majin Buu. Like when Vegeta joins like the good guy side, and then is forced to go back the evil side. I love that. And then years later, you find out that he wasn't so much as forced. He was like, nah. The magic didn't work.
He just wanted the power. He would give anything up to get the power. I love it. D, what's going on, Hungry D?
What's up, Hungry D?
Oh, one of my best friends. Thanks for coming in, D. Awesome member of the community. Go check her page out. Awesome cook, and she's doing ASMR shorts all the time. So that stuff just makes me laugh. Some of the stuff that she has on there. Thanks for coming out, D. Appreciate you. Robin! What's going on, Robin?
Robin. Hashtag rats.
Thanks for coming out. Awesome DIY channel. Always doing live streams with Neil and Carmen and making and painting all sorts of great crafts and just very artistic. Check out Robin.
Robin is man. She's so talented. Not only that, she's funny, intelligent.
She's a delight to be around.
She's got Chat GPT on her side. You better watch out.
That's Robin GPT.
Right.
Great member of the community. Thanks for coming by. What did the
70?
She's starting to get. You got 2 short boxes. You're gonna have to craft some short boxes.
Right. Get a cardboard box and show us how to make a comic box out of it.
There you go. I quit DBC and Cell Saga started. Yeah.
I'm going back to.
I think Mike and I both agree that the Cell Saga is a little bit of the
And even right
down.
before Boo, I'm not a big fan of the whole Bibbidi thing. It was okay. I like when Boo finally gets there. That's when it gets good. I like the old Goten and Go Trunks, and man, I love
Mhm.
that stuff. The fusion, oh my god, I love the fusion part when they brought that element in there. I always like the element where Vegeta he didn't want to fuse, and like Goku was like, "But it'll make us stronger." And he was like, "Nah, man, I ain't fusing with you." He was like, "You're some kind of bee."
Oh, that's cool. You interviewed the voice actor that did Majin Buu.
Ooh, that's cool. I love
Interesting.
Majin. My favorite characters of all time. Good Boo and bad Boo. Kid Boo. I love him.
How come Mike is on top?
I like being on top. I don't know what you mean. But I do like being on top. I can be on bottom too. Boo. I love Boo. He had some scary shit, man. I mean, imagine one of his powers. I mean, not only was he like super magical, but like one of his favorite things to do was just turn people into candy and eat them. Like fuck.
Yeah. You need
And
to
then
make another. You already made one. That's cool. That's cool. I like it. I like it.
fusing with you.
I'm not fusing with you. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
what you did.
yeah. I love that. That's the and some of the best jokes come from the Majin Buu part, like the whole Bulma and like with Vegeta. Like, nah, there was some good stuff. Thanks, Beck. Oh, she got some
Yeah, so
Wolverine
that's all
sweat.
I've been watching. Did have a few things to show off. First off, you guys saw, and I'm so into Demon Slayer, and I bought these a couple weeks ago. Got the
Mhm,
Rengoku and the
mhm,
Tengen.
mhm.
Well,
What you got now?
I said fuck it and went back and bought all the rest. So we got Tanjiro,
There you go.
the
That's my
main
dude.
character of the show.
Yeah, a little bit of a dumbass, but it's all right.
Got his sister,
Oh, there
Nezuko.
she is, Nezuko.
Mouthpiece, as Swish Rips calls her.
Mouthpiece.
We got Zengetsu,
I like Zugetsu.
the crybaby,
Yeah,
and Inosuke.
and those guys, my dude, man.
Yeah, he's
All
awesome.
all of them are so cool. They have like the way they actually created like a coolness about each individual character for you to enjoy. Like it's if anything, it's hard to pick who you don't like on the show because even the bad guys that they come across are interesting and cool. Like remember in the first season with the Spider Girl and her whole story and how she like her spider parents were being mean to her and stuff. I was like, man, yeah, this is good.
Yeah, like every villain, they kind of humanize right when they die.
hmm
They're
hmm
like, this is how they got to where they are, and you're just like, oh, it's kind of sad.
Aw. Now off with their head.
And I picked up my boy Jiraiya, Naruto Sensei.
That's
Saw
cool.
one of these anime heroes. These are real detailed. It's got the roll and all the different hands. So really awesome stuff
So
from
we can talk about
Naruto.
that for a second, because look, BTC is like, I'm interested in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure too. Hey, good.
Ooh,
Okay, so JoJo gets like 15 thumbs up from me. Okay, but it comes with a warning. The first season's really good, and then it gets like I mean, it's weird to begin with, but it gets really, really weird. Just push through the weird. It'll become normal after a while, but like, I love JoJo.
it becomes
JoJo's
normal because it's all weird.
weird. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you'll
Okay,
get
like
used to it. You get like you said, the first season though is kind of normal.
yeah, it is compared to everything else. Because I actually went back and watched it recently, and like, oh my god, it's so normal compared to everything else. Like, okay, like it even toned down, I'd say, or like as far as like the speed of the show, it's a lot slower, like compared to everything else. Like the story's more drug out. Let's just say in the beginning. All right, so good recommendations. All right, one of my favorite that just concluded its second season. It's not a long watch, and I know Trev still hasn't watched it, but it's the Magus Bride. I love Magus Bride. It's one of my favorite animes. Like there is only 2 seasons right now. You can watch it on Crunchyroll, and I think no, but the Magus Bride and it's just about like this wizard that is not 100% human. He wasn't even like, but he appears to have human traits, but
Hmm.
he's trying to become more human, and his way of doing that is to gain a romantic lover or a wife. But in the way it was explained to him, a wife is more a functionality type of thing versus like a romantic thing. So
Mm.
he literally like it gets he literally kind of like hires this girl to be his wife, and it's a bad way to put it because it's more like he frees her from slavery. um no, the show is like it's magical, it's scary, it's because it's really you follow this girl and her experience with this like wizard and stuff like that. Have a good night, Eric.
See, Eric.
But you follow her experience, and like not only with this wizard, and he is like it's kind of like Merlin, but he's like the greatest wizard that ever existed or whatever. But okay, so she's introduced to this whole magical world shit like that there's like demons and ghosts and vampire, everything you can imagine, like and there's like now that she has been introduced to that world and she's this dude's wife, she's a huge target kind of thing. Oh, it's such a good show. And I think the name is, I'm sorry, the name is The Ancient Magus's Bride. That's the official name, The Ancient Magus's Bride. Another one, and this one is hard to stomach for a lot of people, but I kind of go like, I go like super rated R in my anime, like a lot of times. Like I like it to be like bloody and gory. Okay, so Goblin Slayer.
Goblin
If you have,
Slayer you're gonna.
yeah,
I know you're gonna go there.
if you have not watched Goblin Slayer, and there's only 2 seasons of this one, Goblin Slayer is action packed. It's bloody, it's gory. It has a simplistic story. It's just about like it's about a group of like a D&D troupe, but they're actually set in this world, and they take missions every day to make gold and stuff like that. Okay, so like they quickly find out that there's all types of like levels of missions, and for some reason the goblin missions are never like taken. They offer good money and stuff, but they're like basic, like they don't increase like your stats and stuff like that. Okay, so like they quickly find out why the real reason why nobody takes goblin missions is because they're fucking nuts. Like the first episode is one of the harder episodes to stomach, and it's
Yeah.
because it's about like an inexperienced group that takes a goblin mission, and they quickly find out how like ill-equipped they are for this mission, and they pretty much get wiped off the face of the map in horrible ways. Like no, but I love Goblin Slayer. Like, and there is an OA movie too that's in between season 1 and 2, and it's just like kind of a separate story. Another one that I don't hear a lot of people talk about, but it's a long one, but that's Fairy Tale. I love Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale is like one of my top favorites, and that one to me, it has like it's good all the way through. It does have filler, like which is prone to long season anime, but man, I love Fairy Tale.
Yeah, Fairy Tale's great.
What you
Turn
got?
me
What you
on.
got?
My son turned me on to Goblin Slayer. It's pretty wild. Yeah,
Goblin
Fairy
Slayer's
Tale's
great.
good.
What are some of the other favorites besides Naruto and Bleach?
Uh,
Give some
yeah.
short recommendations. What's an anime like? You ever seen Elephant Light? Anybody in the chat?
Psychopaths.
Psychopath is good.
Psychopaths is pretty good. It's about a society where you can't kill, and the only people that can kill all the weapons
Yeah.
have a DNA, and you can only kill if it's shit. It's if there's intent to kill, then you can kill somebody. That's the only way. So it's kind of like a Minority Report kind of
Yeah, it is.
scenario.
Night, Beck. Thanks for stopping by. It's nice to meet you.
See you, Beck. I wanted to go over a couple of things that I read real quick, and then we
Yeah.
go over some covers. First off, we got Helverine, number 1. anybody was reading the Ghost Rider run where Wolverine gets turned into Helverine, he basically gets this demon put in him, this Mephisto's favorite demon. Gets weaponized by the U.S. government and put inside Wolverine, and Ghost Rider ends up taking care of him. And so in this series, you see him get risen from the dead, and he starts killing a bunch of villains, a bunch of bad guys, and they're trying to figure out the government comes for Wolverine, and they capture Wolverine, and come to find out it's not Wolverine, it's a different person. So I won't tell you who it is, but you can almost guess who it is. Only a couple possibilities. Huh?
Deadpool?
No.
Oh, Maverick? Oh,
this one's pretty good. Darth Maul, black, white, and red. Number 2. Basically, the Emperor's training him. He's going around doing tasks for the Emperor. This is before episode 1. And he sends him to this planet, and this planet has bounty hunters. They call themselves the Remnants. It's all the surviving bounty hunters from like years and years of battle. So they're all like battle tested and the complete badasses. And he goes there and he just wipes them all out. And he contacts the Emperor. He's like, what was the purpose of this? This is a mining colony. The Emperor's like, there's no purpose. It was just to test you. To go up against all the different kinds of fighters, basically.
Yeah. That's pretty dumb.
So Bobby's really action-packed.
Bobby's guessing at your Helverine. He says it's Aunt May.
No. Who else has claws besides Wolverine?
23 months at Batman and Sabretooth. Come on, man.
Because there's only certain people that have claws.
It's either Sabretooth or Draken. It's Dakin.
There you go. It's one of them.
Okay, there you go.
And we showed off on Durz's channel some of our favorite reads, so I might as well just show those off too. First off, we have some Dr. Aphra. This is the one where her and her father are looking for this ancient Jedi, and they find out that he put himself into an artificial intelligence. So this 2,000-year-old Jedi intelligence is a AI, and he takes over this robot, and he's got a lightsaber. Vader has to come in and save him.
That's pretty cool.
Next one is
these guesses in here. Hold on, you got to hear some of these. All right. So Gary says Freddy Krueger. Robin said girl Wolverine, and they're quickly like the bottom tier is like, it's not X-23. She only has 2 claws.
It's Dockin. Okay,
and then John. What's up, John? John says
it's Goose.
It's Goose from Top Gun.
Hilarious.
All right,
what's going on, John? John Stout.
I love John.
Next we have, these are just 10 of my favorite reads. Next we have the Screaming Citadel. Now, after she defeats Ruhr, she has his CPU that she steals from the Empire, and she goes to Dominatag to unlock the power of this artificial intelligence, and she captures Luke to use Luke as a bargaining chip. She trades Luke for her opening up this technology, and then she abandons Luke, kind of uses Luke, and Han and Chewie and all them have to come in and save Luke.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Edwards
I like this one a lot because after helping Darth Vader so many times, and she kind of betrays Vader and goes to the Emperor and tells the Emperor that Vader's been making this army behind your back and he's ready to overthrow you and all this stuff. And the Emperor walks up to Vader and congratulates him. Well done. That's the way of the Sith. So Vader takes Aphra to the airlock and promptly shoots her out into space. But she had it all planned, and Black Chrysanthemum was out there waiting for her and rescues her.
Good old
Next
Wookiee.
we have Watchmen. If you haven't seen Watchmen, just a great universe.
Yeah.
Real world superheroes. Really, I don't know how to really explain too much about Watchmen if you haven't seen it.
A gritty take on superheroes.
There you go. We got All-Star Superman, my favorite Superman. He gets juiced up by getting too close to the sun, and he starts to die because he's over-radiated. And it's just about him trying to put the world right in his absence because he knows he's about to go.
Yeah.
On Lois's birthday, he gives her a super serum, so it transforms her into Superwoman, and they spend a day both with superpowers, which is really cool. And then, of course, Luther steals it, and he takes it and starts causing a bunch of trouble. Superman stops him at the end, and as Superman's dying, Lex actually sheds a tear and is sad. We got Do a Powerbomb from 2022, just an awesome. It's a wrestling comic, but wrestling is just the facade of it. It's basically a story about family, about loss, acceptance. Just a great story. I cried multiple times on this one. Yeah, he sure is. Next, we have the Supergirl story from Batman Superman. They also made this into Superman or Batman Superman Apocalypse, the cartoon movie. But Darkseid comes down and enslaves Supergirl. So all three of them have to try to get her back from Darkseid's enslavement. And at this part right here, they're all on Amazon. What's the Amazon island? Themyscira.
Themyscira.
Darkseid sends a whole army of clone Doomsdays, and they have to fight them on the beach, and it's pretty insane.
That car wrecks ass in that story, man. She beats him.
We got Isolation, Doug Bratton. If you haven't read Isolation, it's a murder mystery that takes place on 4 different time periods. Really awesome horror aspects in there. Really cool. It's done by Doug Bratton. He has the 1 through 4 trade paperback on Kickstarter right now if you want to get the first 4 issues in a trade paperback. And this is a cover done by his brother Dave. It's a Dark Knight homage. And it kind of looks like it's an Indian dude, but it kind of looks like Link in a way.
Yeah, it does. Like Shadow.
And just 2 more. We got New 52 Batman, Court of Owls. Favorite Batman story. Just a great concept, bringing in a family or a organization that's been in Gotham for hundreds of years behind the scenes, kind of like the Illuminati. And the Talons they use as servants. Just a great overall story.
See what the lady says? She's like, I just picked up a few issues of Do a Power.
Nice. Hell yeah, you're going to love it. You're going to really love it. I cried twice. Anyway, lastly, my favorite read of all time, Kingdom Come. All the heroes are older and they basically retire, leaving all the younger heroes to clean everything up and take over. And the young heroes fuck up and shit goes awry, so they have to come back in. And it's just great Elseworld story. Okay,
every old person's nightmare. While Vader,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Consider Watchmen a watching guy.
Who watches the Watchmen? Gary does.
Gary does. All-Star Superman is so good. I'm not even a fan. Yeah, dude, those are the best Superman stories. Is the stories that's not even about him using really his powers. Just like those internal struggles, trying to come to terms with something or trying to save somebody in a different way without using his powers. Different aspect of Superman you don't see too often. What's up, AR? Can't wait to meet this dude at Heroes.
Me too.
Awesome. Listening to you a little bit talking about Star Trek on Legion of Comics earlier. There you go. There's Doug's Kickstarter for Isolation. If you're interested, it's pretty cheap. I think it's $20 maybe. 20 or 25 is for the trade
20.
Paperback.
20. Well, 20 plus shipping, so maybe 28.
Dr. Von Hoot, yeah, he's the high-ranking member.
He's the founding member all the way back in like the 1800s. He can time travel. He comes from the spiral dimension. I still have yet to read Kingdom Come. There's a bunch of DC events I've read too. Yeah, I know. I have that Superman, that All-Star Superman. I haven't read that yet.
Damn. We got some covers to show off coming out this week. I saw this. I put this in my box. It came out last week, but this is a second print of Bear Pirate Viking Queen. You ever heard of it?
Nope.
The new indie just gory. I don't even know. It just says what's cooler than bears, pirates, Vikings, and queens. And this art looked awesome. So I went ahead and picked that up. We'll find out what
Yeah,
it's
the
about.
cover's cool, but I mean, the explanation, that'd be a pass.
We have Fallen in Love on the Path to Hell. This is really cool. They got this
Stalker.
samurai chick from Japan and this gunslinger, and they both die on different parts of the world, and they go to purgatory, and they fall in love, and they travel together, and they fight shit in purgatory. Kind of like the
That'd be good.
gunslinger,
Huh.
huh?
That's funny because Kurosawa being a big inspiration. Yeah. No, it looks dope.
Yeah, I thought that
It's
looked
got
pretty
a it's
cool.
got a Star Wars vibe going on with the cover though, like the homage.
Great time to be a Trekkie. Yeah, you're 2 weeks away from hanging out. Hell yeah.
Cocaine Bear, Pirate, Viking. Yeah, that's part 3.
That's the kind of vibes it had. We got Scarlet #1. This is the B cover. Thought it was pretty
Alright.
dope. Still grabbing one of each. All these G.I. Joe titles. Why not?
Never know.
I'm loving G.I. Joe.
A lot of people are.
Got Batman 148. Like this crashing through the ceiling.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
This is Yasmin Putri cover.
I just hear like the like him breaking the glass.
Yeah. You got the Lucio Perillo Zod, Kneel Before Zod.
It's pretty dope.
Kind of
It's
going
got a
nuts.
whole like bad Jesus vibe going on.
It does kind of, doesn't it?
He's like, come get your bread and wine from this guy. I'm God.
We got Star Wars. This is the Sprouse variant. Got my boy Maul on there, so
Yeah.
had to
love
grab
him.
that.
And Palpatine. I was making this comment the other day, but how did no one in the council how did they never question Palpatine? That you're talking about they were like, getting all this information from Palpatine, sending them places, and they never once were like,
It's
you
the
know,
dark side.
well, I get that, but they were like, they never looked at the weird, creepy guy in the back corner that lives in the shadows and were like, I wonder where all this hidden information.
The way I looked at it was the Senate was pretty corruptible.
Yeah, he was
So,
clouded.
so they kind of
No.
just
There's an explanation.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
Scotty.
got Scotty Young. I'm not picking up all these because he's doing these big Marvels variants for like every freaking. It'd be way too much to collect, but grab this Wolverine Blood Hunt.
Tina likes it.
Yeah. One of the rare weeks I'm late to the shop and missed out on Scarlet. One of the world's so much success.
You should be able to find that.
Yeah, you should be able to. If not, there'll be multiple printings.
It wasn't on the hot list, so not yet.
Yeah, it is a long title, but it looks interesting for sure. I'm down. I love samurais. Samurais and ninjas are my shit.
Samurai.
We got this Ultimates #1, John Tyler Christopher Negative Space. Kind of hard to see, but Iron Man.
It's negative, all right.
Got some Ultimates #1, this Brian Hitch variant.
And that's nice. There's a lot. The term "busy" would be used, but it still looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, has an Ultimate Fallout vibe to me, kind of. Just it's kind of the opposite because in Ultimate Fallout, Miles is doing the downward, and that one he's doing the upward. I know there's a lot of people who love that negative space. I mean, there's some good.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I've been
man.
grabbing a bunch of those. I love negative spaces.
That is
Nick's Kicks and Comics. I just want to slap him. I had to buy 2 slabs because he's throwing up these slabs, 9.8 slabs for $20. I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay. I grabbed a couple of them. I'm like, I gotta grab these even though I'm trying to save. But yeah,
That's
I'm a sucker for negative. One of them was a negative space Darth Maul.
I do know that.
9.4 for $20.
Damn, that's pretty dope.
I was like,
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
hey, J plus K, Retro Gaming.
Hey,
Glad to see
J&K.
you. Great channel. Always doing reviews on video games, Lego builds, different pack rips. Great channel.
Man,
Yeah, this is the last one, 35. Next month after this, they redo X-Men, starting from number 1. So 35 issues of trading card variants.
Dang,
Pretty
look at
awesome.
White Queen. You got Kamala. They even got Rasputin back there. You got, damn.
Right?
Yeah, I like that. You got
Who's this
Kitty
guy in the middle? Is that Sync?
Yeah,
His name?
Sing.
And who's this
I'm
down here?
trying-
Is that Kitty Pryde?
It's Kitty Pryde. Yeah, that's Kitty Pryde and White Queen. Okay, so bottom 2 are Wolverine, Kitty Pryde, and then it goes Kamala, Sink, White Queen, and then that's Rasputin 4, I think her name is, and then that
Who?
one I'm drawing a blank at. Rasputin
You-
4. She came from the Sins of Sinister storyline. She's one of the ones that was like, she's an amalgamation of like everybody, but she looks like Colossus. Like it's a girl, like a girl Colossus.
No, I'm talking about the one behind Sync. Who's that?
That it's it's X-Man. He's the only one that I know that has that white striped dude besides Rogue. I mean, it could be Rogue, but I think it's him. I think it's X-Man, or maybe it could be Rogue.
It's kind of weird. She's like hiding back there.
Right? No, it's X-23. It's X-23. You can see her claw. They're right. Somebody
Oh
said
yeah.
You can see her claw right there.
Nice. I see the claw now. Yeah.
That's a good catch. That's a good catch. Why does she have the white hair though?
Right? You
Maybe
prefer pirates to ninjas? What?
I do like pirates. I do like. I think I'm with AR on that. I do prefer pirates over ninjas. I love ninjas. I love pirate, but I think I love pirates a lot more than I do like ninjas.
Pirates are pretty low on my list.
I love Pirates of the Caribbean, like Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 3 were some of my favorite games, and the pirate part specifically was I love like One Piece.
I did like Black Sails. I rewatched that, but there's not too much pirate stuff that I really dig.
They just don't have a lot of pirate stuff. I mean, we had Cutthroat Island. It's a pretty cover.
We got Frank Cho, Poison Ivy. He's been doing these badass fucking tarot card covers. I'll grab them every time. Love it.
And the Nightcrawler tale, that's Rasputin's, because she's an amalgamation of like every X-Men character you can think of. So that Nightcrawler tale, that's Rasputin, that girl Colossus, because she bams.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I just know she looked like. I thought she was Colossus' daughter.
I do have. No. She's not. I don't even think she's related. She's related to Colossus. But you're talking about that storyline. Sinister started like doing his genetic stuff.
Oh.
Okay, so that was like when the event started. But then it was like Hickman was like, oh, I'm gonna go crazy with this. So it starts out. The storyline starts out in present day. And then like the next issue jumps like 10 years. The next issue after that jumps like 100 years. The next issue after that, it goes all the way to like 1,000 years in the future. And that's where Rasputin comes from. And by then Sinister is like at the end of that event, it was so dope. But Sinister basically like mixed mashed with everybody in the universe, where everybody was working for Sinister. They all had his little diamond and stuff. And you're talking about the White Queen. You're talking about Jean Grey. You're talking like he had like got some of the biggest names out there. And like because Sinister is like so like narcissistic, that kind of comes off in his clones. So they all want to win, and that's kind of what happened in that storyline. Was everybody was just trying to like kill the other, and it was just a bunch of like Sinisters trying to kill the other Sinisters, and she's one of the only ones that survived that event because of her powers. Like, but she's pretty invincible. She has like Wolverine's healing factors. She has like, I want to say she has mental and all that. Like it's literally an amalgamation of every X-Men character is her.
Huh. Sounds pretty OP.
She's dope. I like Rasputin. I think that's her name. I might be saying her name wrong.
No,
You
it
have
is
okay.
because
I
I have
could.
one of those trading card covers that are.
Yeah. I could. Because I'm bad with names, but I think that's what her name is. Like is Rasputin 4? Because I think she's like the fourth time he tried that experiment or something.
Next, we got Shazam number 12. Still some Mark Waid and Dan Moore are doing the covers right now, not the inside though.
How's that been going? I
Pretty
stopped
good.
up.
I'm actually
Just
about 2 issues behind right now. I
all
haven't
right.
really read comics in the past couple of months, except for number ones here and there.
Okay.
I need to get back on that and World's Finest. I'm behind on. We've got this My Adventures with Superman. I don't quite like the anime, but
I do.
dug
I
this
love
cover.
that show. And shame on any Superman fan that doesn't like that show. It is such a good show. Y'all need to like.
It's not even. It's not accurate. That changed
It's
everything.
not. It's not accurate. It's not supposed to be accurate. And if you continue watching the show, they touch base on why. They like you just have to make it to like the third, fourth episode in the series, and they do touch base on why it's different. I love it.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch that if it's different.
Nah, it's good. It's good. I'm telling you that they're already getting the dark side, and like I'm telling you, like even Legion was against it at first, and then he got back on board. Like, and I want to say it's either the third or fourth episode, because at first none of it makes sense. Like the whole like
I watched the first. I want to say 4 or 5 episodes. It's only like what 8 episodes long or something.
Yeah, it's only 8. Yeah, and it's on Max, and we're about to get the second season. But like, just power watch. They're not long episodes. Just make it to the first season. If you don't if you make it to the season finale and you don't like it, then you can But like, it's really good. Where it kind of reminds me of Lois and Superman, like that show. Because that first couple episodes, I was hesitant, but then it like, kind of it grows on you. And it's a man. That show is amazing.
Hey, Angela's Critters, thanks for coming by.
Hey,
appreciate you. Ari's World, what's up, Ari fam?
Hey, Ari.
Great vlog style channels. Go check both of those out. Angela Critters and Ari's World. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Just got a couple more to show off, and we'll be done for the evening. Got this almost Kiss cover. Just love it.
Almost.
It's still a Kiss cover in my books, but they're not touching.
Breathing on each other, covering.
Yes, Hungry D is awesome. And lastly, we got this Jenny Frison Vampirilla Dark Reflections.
It's pretty
awesome.
That's a cover battle winner right there, people, for sure.
Yeah, man, what's up with Fanboy? It's like
I don't know. He's got bad.
taste. He did them randomly this time and randomly pulled out all the crappy ones and showed them off.
I don't even think he does that. I think Lady does all that because she's I think she's got really good taste, and he kind of either steals off of her. You know what he reminds me of? It reminds me from One Piece. It reminds me of Zoro and his directions. Like, you give him directions and he still gets lost. That's kind of like Fanboy. Like, you give him 2 covers and you're like, all right, one of these is a good cover and one of these is a bad cover, and he's gonna pick the bad one. I don't know why. And then he'll tell you the story on why he loves it so much. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
All right, what you got coming up? Anything?
Heroes Con. That's what I got coming up. Actually, I got nothing. Our Dark Tower thing is on a month break, so we have a whole month. It was actually a month and a week. Is the gap in between our next episode. So our next episode isn't all the way until like June 26th or 29th.
Something
it's
like
the
that.
last Saturday of the month, so we technically have a whole month to read this little bitty book. But that's really the only thing I have going on besides me and you here on Sundays, and Heroes Con coming up in now it's less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm really glad you did that, because when I get back from Heroes, I can't do my live that Wednesday when I get back, just because I'm going to have so much shit I got to catch up with.
I feel like, especially most of us tend to read, near the end of the cycle. So us getting back from Heroes, and a bunch of us are attending Heroes, like Nam and me, you know. So it'll just be a good. I don't know. There's nothing set in stone right now, though, so we can extend it past that, you know, if we need to. Nah, but we're getting close. We're on the doorstep of the damn tower. I'll say that.
That's awesome. Can't wait. I love this last one. Like I said, it's probably my second favorite overall, just because of how much action, the sisters, just
Okay,
the
so
wolves, all that
so
revelation.
You saw that in the chat, right? So I'm gonna warn you. It either goes either way with fans of the series, because people will tell you they love the series, but you'll see this a lot. A lot of people don't like these last 3 books. Like you saw it on the scale on like 2 different members in our group. These last 3 books are on the low end of their like love for the, you know, which books. For
Right.
me, it's different. These last 3 books are my favorite because I love every event that goes into this, and not just the ending that we're gonna get. No, there's so many fantastic things and scary things, and like we still got some stuff that's gonna happen. Each one of them, in my mind, like I just can't wait to get to them. Like yeah, just think of some people we've met that haven't got an ending yet. You know, maybe bad guy wise,
Yeah.
like those endings are amazing, and well, I don't know, there's some things that are coming up that I absolutely love in this series. But like as you saw in the chat, a lot of people tend to like the beginning of this, you know, the series.
He refuses to admit I have good taste. I also think I'm being sick affected him.
Look, the only thing that Fanboy actually has good taste in and chose right is you. That's it. You even heard him. He's trying to give away Ollie. Like, come on, come on now. You are his. That was his best decision he made. I don't know how you got with the boy. You know, like that. I need the whole story reenacted in like YouTube movie fashion. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, brother?
Aaron, another one of the quartet.
Another one of the Tab brothers.
Glad to see you, Aaron.
Let's get on
So
Fortnite.
that's pretty much it, everybody. Check out my live streams back here next Sunday with Evil Mike at 9 o'clock. Wednesday, 3 to 5 Central Time. Open panel. Everybody's invited on. New comic book day video is Thursday nights at midnight. Gonna have my duck drawing on Tuesday, so get comments in on all my new comic book day videos this month or May, and to get a chance at ducks for my monthly giveaway. And then, like Mike said, here in about another month, we'll be back on the Dark Tower. So really appreciate everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend and a great week coming up. And as always, Matt Woods.
Matt Woods.